Hello everyone, welcome back to Raincode. In the last video, we knocked out all of our side quests. I think. I don't think we have any more. No, it doesn't look like it. Which means now we can get back to the main story and find all of our friends because they are gone. Our base got blown up. We just don't have it anymore. That's kind of sad. I thought like that was just gonna be like our little base that we were at for the whole game, but no. I guess it's gone now. We also met a very weird man in a mask named Makoto, and I'm excited to see more of him. He's very bizarre, and I kind of love that about him. And when I was editing the last video, I had a thought that, you know, he said like when Yuma was leaving, he's like, so that's my immediate thought was like, oh, maybe they're brothers. My other thought is maybe they're both like I don't know, maybe Makoto could be like a homunculus, like Yuma's the original and Makoto's based off of him or something. Because they're both short and he's got the mask. Their hair seems like kind of similar color. I don't know, I could be totally off. That was just like a random thought that I had. But yeah, I hope we see more of him soon because he's so strange. We can just teleport over to wherever it is we're going. I guess it's also gonna be Fubuki's chapter. Very curious how that's gonna go because she's really dumb. But she is a detective, so there's gotta be something to her. And wasn't she the one everyone said has like a really good forte? Whatever that would be. Where are we going exactly? I don't know. Are we just... I think we're heading down to the riverbank. Yeah, that's where we're going. Oh no, it's gone. That's really unfortunate.
It's terrible. The agency is completely blown to pieces. I thought I found a place I could call home.
I don't smell any corpses. I thought there'd be some around here.
Do we have a backup submarine?
Of course not! Everyone is still alive! Master detectives wouldn't die so easily.
It's too early in the game for that.
You say that, but didn't they all die on the Amaterasu Express?
That's...
Well, the best of the best survived.
Huh?
Huh? Whoa, what the...
Oh, man!
I sure hope you guys are with the agency. They don't look like peacekeepers, so at least there's that. Hello, where am I?
Master!
Huh? Where am I?
Some gross looking place.
You're finally awake! Well, I also just woke up. When you go to sleep, so do I. Because we're one and the same!
I remember I was suddenly thrown into a car and...
I think you let your guard down too much. How many times are you gonna let yourself get knocked unconscious?
Right, that's too many in the past two videos.
I
And those,
can't
like,
help
twice.
it. This city is so weird. Why does this keep happening to me?
Who would do such a thing to you? And for what reason?
Could it be the Peacekeepers?
Look around. It's so dirty here.
Gross.
If it's the Peacekeepers, they'd probably be sitting on reclining chairs with their feet up in a tidy room.
But if it isn't the Peacekeepers, then who? We can worry about it later. First, we have to get out of here.
I guess that's fair.
After I
Where
observe
am
everywhere for
I?
DP.
Anyway, I'd better find a way out of here.
After I look at this couch.
Oh no!
It's a worn out sofa, covered in dust.
Come on.
Absolutely filthy, aren't you, Master? Why direct it at me?
There's another one, Master.
Where are you? She just disappears and I don't know where she goes. I think I've seen these posters in Kamisaki District too. Just who's been putting them up? They all look kind of samey. If you want to grab people's attention, you gotta mix it up and you gotta mix it up design-wise. What do you think these posters are for, Shinigami? I'm not answering you. I guess that's it for this room. Oh, right here. Another one.
Told you so.
Slapping so many posters up in such a tiny room, it's like they're trying to brainwash people. Be careful, Master. People like you are susceptible to that sort of thing.
Huh?
I'm not that simple. We got some kind of resistance or something?
It won't open. Seems like it's locked with a padlock or something from the outside. Why do they even want to imprison me?
I'm trapped. Let me out.
Oh no!
Shinigami got out. Oh, she's back. It won't open. Seems like it's locked with a padlock or something from the outside. Why do they even want to imprison me? I don't know. Where do I go now? Back over here? Back to this poster? No? I'm confused. See something on the map. What am I... Hello? I don't understand. Where do I go? What am I looking for? Oh, I see it now. It's like, okay, there's gotta be a vent or something. There it is.
There's a vent here, but it's too small to pass through. The floor and the walls don't seem fragile enough to break, and there's no way out through the ceiling either.
Looks like you're stuck in here. No point feeling gloomy about it. Just enjoy it while you can. Woohoo! It's so fun! It's like we're frolicking through the sun like grass in spring.
It's hopeless. We're completely stuck. It's just like everything in my life right now. I'm trapped with no way out.
So depressing, Yuma.
Astro looks so lonely right now. It's like he's given up on everything. Hey! Can I give you a back tattoo that says, "My life is over"?
No.
Sorry, but I'm not really in the mood for your antics right now.
What's got you so down anyway? It's not like you had anything to lose in the first place. Besides me, that is.
Aw, my life's been a mess ever since you started haunting me. Shinigami, what about those other detectives?
To be fair, you don't remember what your life was like before she started haunting you. It could have been even more of a mess.
What do you mean?
You said you've haunted other detectives in the past. They all gave up their memories, right? Were they able to achieve their goals using the power you gave them?
I don't really remember the past. I'm the kind who forgets what happened yesterday.
Not true. You remember what happened yesterday.
Oh, but there is one detective I distinctly remember. He always liked to say this one thing. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Huh?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. He said that with such sparkling eyes that I laughed out loud. It still makes me laugh, as if a single detective could do that.
Imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Like the Watchmaker's son, or Kurumi. If those cases remained unsolved, would they have suffered the same fate? So you didn't answer me. What about that detective? Was he able to bring happiness to everyone?
I don't know. Besides, I don't remember much. But if you look at how the world is right now, isn't the answer obvious?
I guess. There's no way detectives could make people all over the world happy.
But they can the people around them.
Even in Kanai Ward alone, the number of unsolved mysteries keeps increasing. What can detectives even do? Detectives are useless. I'm useless.
You're so depressed.
Huh?
Master, someone's coming!
Buff man. God, he moves so slow. Hi.
Oh, you're awake. Sorry for getting rough with you. It was necessary at the time. Forgive me.
Well, don't we have quite the character here?
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Consider this. Have you seen a child crying on a street corner? How about a kid wandering with no place to go? We're a group of volunteers who shed blood so people like that don't have to shed tears. That's right. We're the proud resistance against
I knew it.
Amaterasu Corporation.
I knew it. Got it right.
Resistance?
And I'm the head honcho. The name's Shachi. Nice to meet
Shachi.
you.
Got it.
This reminds me. I've seen the flyers all over Kanai Ward.
Yeah, passing out flyers is an important part of our activity. We need to recruit as many people as possible. Though once we're finally caught by the Peacekeepers, we'll probably all hang.
Awesome.
But what does the Resistance want with me?
First, let me apologize for not being able to bring you here in a more graceful way. But if I didn't do it this way, you couldn't stay hidden from the Peacekeepers.
Why did you go to such lengths to see me?
Allow me to explain. Please, would you join us at our hideout? I want you to have a little chat with my friends.
A hideout?
Don't worry, they're all good guys. Come on, follow me.
The way he runs.
Seems like I'm being dragged into even more trouble.
It doesn't look like you have a choice right now, anyway. At least he's the type of guy who's kind to a lost kid.
I'm not a kid.
What are you then? How old are you? Because to me, a teenager is still a kid, and I'm concerned about your relationship with Kurumi if you're not a kid.
Is it really okay to follow him?
Gonna have to be.
Master, stop being so indecisive!
Do you have all my friends?
Oh my! It's already morning. The sun rose while you were fast asleep.
What is this place? The whole area is submerged. Looks like stagnant rainwater that didn't drain. Do people actually live here?
Only weirdos who carve up animals could live in a place like this.
Is this your first time in Doya District?
Yes.
Doya District?
In short, it's what you'd call the slums. It's like this thanks to Amaterasu Corp. The people here are forced to live in the backwaters. They don't seem to care one bit about the unending rain. Of course they don't. They're all living high up, looking down on us. All the dirt and grime they spit out flows down from the city and ends up swirling around here. This is the reality of Kanai Ward.
Kanai Ward's reality.
Come on, our hideout is this way.
Hold on, I'm gonna look over here. See if there's. Haha! Finally, I found one. Who's it for? Halara. It's the man on a roof over there. We haven't had any for Desuhiko.
Our
Or have we?
dream is to
I don't
change
remember.
Doya District scenery. We want to help the poor smile again. We call ourselves the Resistance, but it would be better for everyone if things can get resolved without a fight. I doubt the Peacekeepers feel the same way, though. They're always striving to crush us. That's why we armed ourselves and prepared to fight back. We don't know when this fight will end. We don't know if we'll still be able to smile when it does. We may not have the answers, but we have to keep fighting. We were born and raised here, after all. By the way, where are you from?
I don't know.
Some stuff happened, so I don't have a place to go home right now.
Oh, so you're like us then. Guess that kind of makes us buddies.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. But I suppose the Resistance and the Nocturnal Detective Agency are both being oppressed by Amaterasu. Our goals and aspirations differ, but we're kinda like friends in that regard.
Master, you're a professional loner, so you don't need any friends.
What's a professional loner?
Apparently us.
Hey, good work being on the lookout. This is our hideout. Come on in.
The Resistance's hideout. It's a bit scary, but
There's no running away now.
Not my friends. They still aren't here.
All right, it's time for a revolution.
Hey, don't start a revolution here.
Oh no.
You playing Tycoon?
Again.
I only know because of Persona 5, the Tycoon minigame. We'll go. It's time for revolution.
Hey, you're all here. Great timing since the game's over. Listen up. I need to introduce someone to all of you. Behold! Yuma here is a master detective of the WDO.
Huh? Wait, I'm not... Oh, really? So he's one of those master detectives I've heard so much about.
Seriously? Sorry I kidnapped you without knowing.
So I guess that means you don't have my friends.
Anyway, I want to recruit him to our resistance.
I thought maybe it took me because you knew I was a detective.
Huh? Wait, this is much too sudden, and I'm not a master detective.
I know I sprang this on you out of nowhere, but you know what? We're alike. We both have the same kind of darkness lurking deep within our eyes.
What are you talking about?
Is solitude.
Huh?
I've been making
Lost,
friends.
with nowhere to go. Am I wrong? This can be your new home.
My new home?
I guess you're uncomfortable being around so many people when you don't even know their names. Everyone here is a leader within the organization. They're all irreplaceable to the Resistance.
Wonder if there's gonna be a murder amongst this group.
While they don't have any powers as extraordinary as master detectives, they each have their own special abilities. They're all good people. You should talk to them first before deciding to join up or not.
Huh? Anyway, let's try talking to everyone.
Okay, I'm gonna wander around your room first and
This
look at
place
things.
might actually be more depressing than that squalid dump of an agency.
I think I have to agree. We had more light in the agency. I don't see anything. Guess I have to talk to you all. Hi. You haven't really said anything.
So, you're the new member. I'm Haruka. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. This one seems kinda quiet.
Master, women are never what they seem. Even idols take dumps.
Yuma, can you use a gun?
Why do you ask?
Huh? A gun? I've never carried one before.
Oh, I thought so. You strike me as the type of person who's never had anything to do with guns before. On my 4th birthday, I was given a .22 caliber revolver as a present. On my 5th birthday, I got a .32, and on my birthday next month, I'm supposed to be getting an anti-tank cannon.
Huh?
I don't care what it is. I just want to pull the trigger. Give me a trigger to pull.
I don't want to join the resistance.
Yuma, if you join us, would you do it with me?
No thanks. I doubt I'd be any good with those things. I've never even held one before.
Oh, maybe you misunderstood.
Oh
I'm
no.
not asking you to pull the trigger. I want you to be the target.
I'm not joining the resistance.
Do your best to run around. It won't be any fun if it ends in one shot.
I'm frightened.
She's terrifying.
See, I told you women aren't what they seem. Even idols take dumps.
Well, I guess you were right there, Shinigami.
Can you not look at me that way? You're acting like I'm some weirdo. Until Kanai Ward was isolated 3 years ago, I was a serious candidate for Olympic shooting. But when we were shut off from the rest of the world, that included world sports, and I had nowhere to go. I can't allow this. I will change Kanai Ward with my firearm skills. But to do that, I need to get better.
Master, I know you're a sucker for girls, but I suggest you stay away from this one.
Of course.
I'm afraid. Okay. I thought maybe you'd have been the most normal of the bunch, but nope, that's not the case.
Hi there, I'm Servan. So, you're Yuma from the World Detective Organization.
Why does he sound kind of familiar, his voice?
I've been trying to obtain help from the WDO for a while, but I could never get them to agree. I guess anyone would be hesitant to work with people who call themselves the Resistance.
Why do you need detectives?
To be honest, it's not limited to detectives. We need help in general. But recruiting blindly is dangerous. There's no telling who might be tied to the Amaterasu Corporation. In that regard, detectives from the WDO are safe. Rumor has it they've got terrific personnel. Plus, I know your enemies with Amaterasu. I've seen it with this.
Oh, you've been watching us?
What's that?
It's security camera footage set up all around Kanai Ward. I'm good at tinkering with machines. I handle most of the machine work around here. Once Kanai Ward is peaceful again, I want to open up a shop selling security devices, so that this tragedy can never happen again.
I see.
Okay, you were way more easy to talk to than her.
Hey, Master Detective. I'm McHardy.
Why do you talk like you're an AI?
To be honest, I'm rooting for you to join us. Detectives work for anyone as long as the pay is good, right? Meaning, if you pay more than anyone else, they will always side with you. They're far more trustworthy than people who just talk big about fighting for the revolution.
I think you've got the wrong idea here. A detective isn't a mercenary.
No, that does kind of fit Halara.
Really? I figured they're about the same.
Well, you probably couldn't explain the difference if you were asked to, Master.
Hey, Akardi. Tell them about your special powers.
Oh, I'm from the Doya district, but I used to be a super swimming athlete for Kanai Ward. I do all sorts of aquatic sports. No one can keep up with me in this flooded city. Anyway, I take advantage of that ability and work as a delivery man. If there's anything you want delivered, I'm your man. Even if it's underwater.
I see.
Why would I need to deliver something underwater? Got fish people around here or something? Alright, old guys last. I can get to him. From there, I guess.
Oh, so you're the new member? I'm Margala.
Margala.
I don't know what a master detective is, but did you come in from beyond the rain as well?
Beyond the rain?
The only thing beyond the rain is Amaterasu Corp.
No, I'm not with them. But you said as well. Are you a former member of Amaterasu?
That's right. I worked in accounting for that company. Back then they called me the safe keeper. But one day, I was accused of embezzlement. My entire family was arrested. Of course, my family and I were all innocent. We were framed. Set up to take the fall for what the peacekeepers took for themselves. My family got sick and died in jail. All of them. Except me.
That's terrible.
I would do anything to destroy Amaterasu. Anything. I own a small shop in Kamasaki District. Publicly, I'm just a retired old man selling old art pieces. But secretly, I manage the funds for the Resistance. Guess you could say I got re-employed. I'm happy to be able to use my skills again. If your hatred of Amaterasu is anything like ours, you should join us.
I don't know, I'm kind of afraid of you guys. I feel like
Did you
you're
have
gonna
a
murder
chat with
each other or
everyone
something.
already? Guess I'll talk about myself then. I was born around these parts. It wasn't submerged like this at the time. It really was just another regular city. But my family, as you might expect, lived in poverty. That's why when I was hired by that company, my whole family was thrilled.
That company?
Yeah. Amaterasu Corporation. Back then, they weren't dangerous or shady. They were a legitimate business focused on contributing to society. I don't know when it started to go astray. We kept receiving more requests from the unified government with an increasing number of top-secret projects. As the secrets kept piling on, the company continued to grow. It sure was a strange sight. Even when I was an employee, I didn't know what was going on. It was like looking at some strange and unknown beast. Before I knew it, everyone was subservient to Amaterasu. The gap between rich and poor was irreversible.
Shachi, what kind of work did you do for them?
I worked in land development. They'd buy up promising land and use it for the company. And here, Doya District was also a part of that. After I purchased this land, Amaterasu filled it with rows and rows of research facilities. The city was poor, but there were these shiny research labs here. Back then, it made us so proud. We thought it'd bring prosperity here. Or so we hoped. But 3 years ago, the unending rain began. The area was flooded. Amaterasu abandoned this place without a second thought. The former residents had nowhere to go. So they were forced to live on top of the flooded research labs. And that's what became of Doya District.
So that's what happened.
It's my fault. I'm the one who made the city this way. That's why I fight Amaterasu Corp. To help the impoverished still living here. It's the least I can do to make it up to them. It can't be anyone else. I have to do it. Well, that's enough sad story time for now. We must press onward. This is why we need good people on our side. You're one of the world-famous master detectives. Please, help us.
Why does no one let me say that I'm just a trainee?
How about it, Yuma? Will you stand with us and help free Kanai Ward from Amaterasu's oppression?
Everyone keeps saying the same thing. You've already made up your mind. Go on, answer him.
Don't make me actually answer. Oh. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Does it matter? I feel like it probably doesn't matter. I could probably pick whatever I want. I need friends. I have to look at my friends.
Thank you for the offer, but I will have to say no.
Oh, I see. So you'll fight alongside us. That's great.
I didn't say that.
Did you hear him? He said no.
Huh? What did you say?
Well, I suppose you wouldn't. Joining the Resistance isn't a cool thing to do in this day and age. To be honest, I really don't care as long as I can shoot my guns.
After all this,
Yeah,
you're
she's one of
still
the reasons I'm not
rejecting
joining.
us? Our entire conversation made it seem like you join up.
I didn't say anything.
I'm sorry. I think your aspiration to stand up for the city is great, and I want to support you. But right now, I can't quit being a detective to join you. That would mean betraying people who've taken care of me. And I still have things left undone as a detective. Although, I still don't know why I want to continue as a detective. But that's exactly why I can't quit now. It's not that I'm obsessed with being one. Rather, I think detectives are the key to solving my own mysteries.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, you seem to think awfully highly of yourself all of a sudden. This is so unlike you. You're cuter when you're totally panicking and don't know where to turn.
I'm still worried about the others who've gone missing. I can't just abandon them and start over somewhere new.
I see. So you won't reconsider. In that case,
Oh god.
I can't let you leave here alive.
What?
What?
Just kidding.
Oh thank god.
I already knew you were gonna turn us down. Trying to get you to join on the spot is a tough sell. You have your own stuff going on. So instead, would you
Yeah, you
be
did just kinda kidnap
interested
me.
in cooperating with us as a detective? Basically, we'd like you to take on a job for us.
A job?
Yeah, it's a simple one, but it's not something we can do. Please, we need your help. Will you at least take on this request?
What do I do? Chief Yaku isn't here, and the detective agency is gone. Is it really okay for me to accept a job? In my experience, taking these requests without permission always leads to trouble.
I don't smell any good mysteries nearby. My guess is that these people are taking advantage of you, just like that masked guy.
Yeah, but I liked the mask guy.
You should ignore them.
Yeah, I need to find the others first. I don't have time to take another request. I'm sorry. I'll need to consider it another time, once things calm down.
I see. So that didn't work either.
I need to go now.
Please, wait.
Oh god. Her, get away from me.
We've just exposed our inner workings.
Ah!
Do you really think we'd just let you leave?
Help.
Unlike Shachi, I don't joke around. I'll do what needs to be done.
I'm with Iruka. If you're not with us, you're against us.
Well, you kidnapped me and brought me here, Mr. AI voice.
If we let you go, you might leak our info to Amaterasu Corp.
You should have thought about that before you kidnapped me.
I would never.
It seems you're just an outsider after all. You'll never understand our hatred.
Hey, if you're gonna fight, do it outside. Don't mess with my complex machines.
We can't let an Amaterasu sympathizer roam free.
I'm not a sympathizer.
Please wait. Let's all take a deep breath.
I just have a life outside of here.
So you want to pick a fight with me? Oh, you asked for it. Bring it on. I'll boom kill all of you.
I don't think you can, Shinigami.
Wait, hold your damn horses. If he could just be threatened into doing our bidding, I would have done so from the start. He's no amateur. He's a WDO master detective.
Master detectives can survive even bullet wounds, right?
No,
And we should test it out.
that's not true.
Iruka, stop! Put down the gun. The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. Let me talk with him man to man, and we'll wrap things up. Everyone okay with that?
If you say so, Shachi. It's fine by me.
Agreed.
You're the leader. Do as you wish.
Sorry, Yuma. Would you come with me for a bit?
Hey, Shachi.
What? I thought we were done here.
What are you telling him?
Sorry, Yuma. Go on ahead for a second. We can talk quietly on the rooftop. Go through that door over there and up the stairs. I'll be there soon.
The roof. Got it.
Okay.
You've gained the attention of some troublesome folks. Why don't you skip out right now?
It's better to finish talking to them now to avoid trouble later on. Besides, wasn't there a lookout at the entrance?
Oh? I hear someone talking.
Oh yeah, Shinigami. You do some eavesdropping.
Is it those guys from earlier? What could they be talking about?
Hey, maybe you can hear them talking if you approach the door.
Maybe I can. I could also look around too.
This place?
I guess this is storage. A bunch of miscellaneous items have been placed everywhere.
What?
And not a single one is worth our attention. I'd probably get yelled at if I just touched this stuff. Better leave it alone.
This is...
There's a stove that seems to be made from a beaten up barrel drum.
Hey!
Hey, Master, give it a push. I'd burn myself.
Oh!
So this is the mark of the Resistance?
Oh,
Oh, so the posters all over the city were put up to recruit new members. Nothing there. Well. Oh, right here.
Wow.
There's chilled alcohol in the fridge. Wine, beer, all kinds of drinks. I want to have a drink with you, Master. I don't think I have any fun stories to share. Just having you there is funny enough, so have some confidence. Is that a compliment? Sure. She enjoys your company, I suppose. Seems like everything. I don't know about these stairs.
I wonder what they're talking about.
Okay. I get it. I'll go over there now. Let's eavesdrop.
I can see inside through a crack in the door.
how naughty! Let's take a peek at what they're plotting.
Can't you move through walls, Shinigami?
If I left your side, I
Oops.
could slip through a wall or two. But then later, I might lie to you about what I saw. I do love seeing you get all distressed.
Why?
Shh, they're talking right now.
Can you make it quick, Iruka? He'll start getting cautious if I keep him waiting.
Please, wait. There's something I want to give you. In here. Why won't it open? Damn the safe! Who was in charge of getting a new one anyway? I'll bust it open with a rocket.
Treating it roughly won't unlock it. You have to move the dial, then wait exactly 5 minutes.
That sounds important. Is there gonna be a murder here?
It's the latest time-delayed lock. You'll have to wait the specified amount of time without touching anything.
It sounds like a solution key.
Thieves hate wasting time. Time itself is the key for this new feature.
Grr. What a pain in the ass.
This security function makes it the best safe there is. Nowadays, even the bank and other important facilities use it in the commercial area of Marunimon District. It's made by trusty old Amaterasu Corp, after all.
This was made by Amaterasu? What's it doing here? I never allowed this.
Relax. Calm down, old man. Even your clothes and mug were made by the Corp. As long as we live in Kanai Ward, it's impossible to avoid all their products. Though it is ironic that Amaterasu made the safe that protects our assets.
It finally opened.
Gun.
This...
Your custom handgun. I modified it to pack more of a punch.
this isn't necessary.
It's for self-defense, just in case.
I'm not gonna attack him.
Why not take it with you? You never know when you might need it.
What do I do? They have a gun!
A detective stays calm, even when facing the barrel of a gun. Actually, they'd find a way to remove the bullets first.
It's too late for that!
Then you're screwed!
That's why I'm panicking! I know! Let's run away while we still can.
You just said that there's a lookout.
Doesn't the front entrance have someone on lookout?
Oh, that's right.
Well, I don't think he's gonna use it on us.
Then let's go to the roof. Let's get there first and find a way out.
Okay. Am I going this way? Just have an escape plan. I don't think he's gonna use it on us.
This is the roof. We need to find a way out. There has to be some place I can escape to. I have to hurry before I'm found.
They'll shoot you dead if they find you!
Jump.
This place is much higher than I thought.
At least you'll get away if you jump off. Though you just end up in the afterlife.
I see blue down there. Is that just the lighting, or is that another one of the trophies?
There are no footholds or places to grab onto. I don't think I can use this as an escape route.
There's no escape!
Darn. I guess just here.
There's an emergency stairway. Maybe we can escape from here.
Master, look carefully near the top of the stairs!
A surveillance camera. Speaking of which, they were monitoring it from the other room.
If you go past it, they'll definitely see you.
Let's find another way.
Is there? I only saw two on the map.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
He's here! He's not holding a gun. Is he keeping it concealed?
Well, you heard him say that he's not gonna need it.
Why so pale? Scared of heights?
Yeah, something like that.
I see. Sorry about that. I'll make it quick. About the request earlier. You turned it down because you don't want anything to do with the Resistance, right?
Huh? No, that's not why.
It's all right. As someone from the outside, liberating Kanai Ward has nothing to do with you. I actually would have found you suspicious if you were gung-ho about it. But this is exactly why I think we can have a mutually beneficial relationship.
But...
I'm not asking you to do it for free. If you accept this job, we'll give you information on Amaterasu Corporation. What do you say to that?
what kind of information?
Our organization has a good number of former Amaterasu employees, myself included. We have some internal info that you can't get anywhere else. I think we can get you something you want.
Do you know what information I'm looking for?
I have an idea. If the WDO sent a master detective to gather intel, it's gotta be the homunculi, right?
So you know about that?
Master!
Looks like I'm right. It's not just detectives. The whole world wants info about that. How's this? In place of prepayment for the request, I could tell you a little bit about it.
Is it true? Do immortal monsters like homunculi really exist?
Yeah. Homunculi do exist. And they're already inside Kanai Ward. Right now.
Right now? There are immortal monsters in this city?
So, they really were researching homunculi here? That means they were successful, doesn't it? Isn't that what this dude's saying?
It's hard to believe, but could this be Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Looks like you're interested. However, I'll only tell you the rest once you finish the job. So how about it? Did I whet your appetite, Master Detective?
You should know that I don't have any special abilities.
I don't plan on making you do anything too difficult. We just want you to run a little errand.
An errand?
We want to set up some surveillance cameras around town to keep an eye on Amaterasu Corp's oppression. However, this isn't something we can do.
Why not?
If the Peacekeepers see us setting up, they'll definitely start investigating the organization responsible, which would give them an excuse to stamp out the resistance. Hence, why this job can only be done by someone who isn't affiliated with us.
In other words, you need a pawn you can safely discard if it gets caught by the Peacekeepers.
I wouldn't put it that way, but you're not wrong. I want you to understand one thing, though. I'm not gonna ask you to risk yourself for our sake. But we do want your help in protecting the people of this city. That's the kind of job this is.
How does setting up surveillance cameras lead to protecting the people here?
Our goal with setting up the cameras is to capture proof of illegal acts carried out by the Peacekeepers. We'll record all the criminal activity they commit, such as intimidation, assault, theft, embezzlement. We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
He says that while concealing a firearm. He's not fooling us.
Even
What are you
if
gonna do with that
gather all
footage,
that
then?
evidence, won't the Peacekeepers just cover it up?
Gathering 1 or 2 pieces of evidence is too weak, and runs the risk of being snuffed out. In order to spread roots throughout town, someone has to make it clear there are people fighting back.
To spread roots?
The Resistance are like underground roots. Right now, we're still thin and weak, but we continue to fight. We'll spread our thin roots everywhere to try and bring life back to this withering tree. And one day, our fully grown branches and leaves will shelter the people of Kanai Ward from the cold rain. Yuma, this is to protect peace in our home. So please, save this city.
There it is again. Save this city. How am I supposed to do that?
Apparently by setting up cameras.
What does everyone expect of me? I'm a shell of a person with no memories.
I'd say they're not really relying on you, but more like taking advantage of you. So, what are you gonna do?
Even if they're taking advantage of me, they're better than that masked guy because their objective is clear.
Well, I think the mask guy's better. I just think he's a better character.
If they have information about the homunculus, I want it. Setting up surveillance cameras shouldn't be too hard.
Then,
Hope there's no catch.
All right, I accept your request.
Great! I'm glad you made up your mind. I knew I could count on you. Well, let's get started.
Oh god, it's you.
Chachi, sorry to interrupt. There's a fight on the main street. Another turf war in the usual garbage dump. Can I toss a grenade down there?
She's terrifying.
Hold on, you stay out of it. I'll go talk to them. Sorry, Yuma, but can you go down and get instructions from Servan about the job? Counting on you. Good luck.
Don't leave me alone with her.
So, you decided to do it. You better not drag us down.
I wonder if this is for the best.
you can't turn back now. You better hope the reward is worth it.
Let's head back down for now and talk to Servan about the job.
I'm so glad you weren't killed, Master.
Yeah, same.
Chachi isn't the kind of person who would do that, right?
Hope not. Can I do this, by the way? The Halara one? While I'm here. Seems like it. Oh yeah, we're somewhere else other than the agency. I was wondering about that.
You got some nerve stopping me.
You didn't say what's wrong.
There'd better be a proper reason for this.
It's about something you mentioned. You developed post-cognition just 3 days after joining the World Detective Organization.
Yes, but I still had the gift of psychometry before I joined the WDO. What made you want to ask about it?
I can't help thinking about it. Do I really lack a forte?
You have that coalescence ability.
That's not exactly my ability. It's different, sorta.
Can't really explain it.
Anyway, I refuse to believe I don't have a real forte.
So you want to find out if you do?
Yes, that's right. I figured you'd be the most knowledgeable about fortes here. If I have any sort of ability, you may be able to help me remember it.
That's no good. There you go again, depending on others.
Very well. That'll be 100,000
Yeah, that's what I thought.
yen.
100,000? I figured Halara wouldn't do it for free, but it's worth it if it helps me remember my abilities.
You're already in debt.
All right. I'm a bit short at the moment, but I'll pay you back one day.
Good. It's a deal. I will provide you useful information as long as time permits. Now, let's start with the prerequisites. Master detective abilities are often linked with original talents and dispositions. That is typically the case.
Linked with original talents?
Take, for example, a master detective who can hear the thoughts of others. Prior to awakening that ability, they excelled at imagining what other people were actually feeling. A master detective who can create electricity may have had a tendency to emit static charges before that. Oftentimes, you can catch glimpses of their power before their forte is realized. The prerequisite for my post-cognition was psychometry. I was practically born with it.
Halara, you already started with such an amazing ability. But how did you manage to get it in the first place?
It's hard to explain. Superior detectives like myself cannot be measured by a commoner's logic.
I see.
Anyway, this is about your ability. Once we figure out your strengths and talents, we could at least predict what your power may be. That is, if you have one to begin with.
My strengths?
It has to be what you know best. Think about it.
My strengths are...
My will, I can cook. Physical strength. I would say your will. We don't know if you can actually cook or not. Because what you gave Yako kind of sucked, and I don't think you have physical strength.
If I had to pick something, I'd say the will to never give up. At least, I think so.
You actually said it out loud yourself.
I see. The fact that you haven't given up on your search for an ability is proof enough of that. A tenacious heart that never gives up. An ability stemming from that. Perhaps it could have something to do with immortality.
Immortality?
That's nothing but my theory, though. Even death cannot defeat you. Wouldn't you say that embodies the concept of tenacity well?
Yeah, I would say so.
That's true, but there's no way to verify if I am or not.
Incorrect. You just need to try dying once.
But, I'm good.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I was joking.
It's really hard to tell.
Well, that should do it. Time's up. I'll excuse myself here. Don't forget—
Oh,
Oops, I'm sorry. I cut them off. They just said, don't forget you owe me money. Bye.
Halara's gone. I'm beginning to worry
Sometimes
more
I hold the
about my
button down too
debt
long.
than if I can remember my ability.
Master, you and Alara seem to have grown even closer.
Those what Shinigami says that every time. You've grown even closer. It's like the end of a social link or a support. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video here. This is weird. This resistance, I don't think they're bad people. Well, that girl, I forget her name. Ruka, something like that. She's questionable. Very questionable. The others don't seem like they're bad people. I don't know, I just don't really like them. Not a fan. I'm just not. But I am wondering if there's gonna be a murder in this group, and if that's gonna be our case this chapter. If I had to pick someone to die right now, I would say either this, like, the main guy, Shachi was his name, just because he's the main one, or the crazy girl, because I feel like if someone else died, she'd, like, blame it on us and try and kill us. But next time, I guess we'll go get information on setting up these security cameras, and maybe we'll find at least Fubuki, because I know this is her chapter. I'm kind of shocked we still haven't found the other detectives yet. Well, anyway, for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!